Hi, Sag. This is going to be an alternate or second love message for the middle of February. The one I did a little bit earlier was very case specific and it looked like it was about an ending. And I wanted to do an alternate message for those of you that are dating, single, like super single, all the way single. Wanted to see if someone would come up in your energy. So if that reading, the first reading I put out, didn't resonate for you, this one might, but it's possible that both will. You know, if you've been through some tough ending with a person, even if it was a year ago, you might still be kind of transmuting that knowledge into wisdom and trying to get back out there. So this is love. It's good for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury of Sag. If you're looking for all 12 zodiac signs, check out my other channel, Soma Chandra Tarot. I just read for Libra and Sag here. So if you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. Right now it's Soma Chandra Sagittarius. If you want private readings or to see my other services, the link to my website's down in the description below. Okay, let us begin. I think you are thinking a lot about relationships and love for sure. Because out of one of my oracle decks is relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things, but I also have imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. I think that you are thinking a lot about what relationships you want to have in your life. What does love look like to you? Who are you attracted to? Do they serve your higher good or do they just serve a lower good? Do they bring out the best or the worst in you? You're trying to commit to the practice of seeing the good in things. The future looks bright. Your environment looks good. You're just running from it right now. For sure, I can see it here, but also be careful with imagination. How can you make your dreams real? You do want to embrace and nourish a creative aspect of your mind, but you want to live in clarity and in reality. So are you imagining a perfect relationship or a harmonious relationship? Or are you being kind of stuck in a dream? I can see that deep within, the past is haunting you. You may still be in love with someone else. You may be at this time in your life, you may have kind of a propensity to fantasize. You may be emotional. A deeper part of you may somewhat live in the past, but your passionate, independent, I'm a great catch side is here waiting for you. You'll just have to make room for it in your life. Yeah, and I think that you're working through anxiety about finding a good match. I think some of you have also, because justice is here, some of you have gotten some consequences for choices that you made in the past that were necessary to help you make smart choices moving forward. There's a lot of beautiful stuff here. A lot of beautiful stuff. I also think that because a king or a queen isn't necessarily showing up for you, that you're bummed out about that. Just because there's not an actual person there right in front of you doesn't mean you can't get out there if you're ready to. From the Oracle of the Seven Energies deck about love, into me I see an uncharted sea. I think this just came out for you earlier or someone else. It's been coming out quite a bit. You're doing a lot of self-reflection, and I think the phase you're in right now in your life is uncharted territory for you. You're kind of making this up as you go along. Well, that should feel normal and good to a Sagittarius. You know, only fixed signs and earth signs really want it to be the way they want it to be. You guys will go with the flow and just sort of Indiana Jones everything. But something is all new to you. And what you're discovering about yourself makes you realize you're in uncharted territory, very much so. Your totems in love right now are owl and starfish. Not necessarily opposing, but these are interesting totems. First of all, owl is wise seeing, wise action. That's air energy. It's Libra energy, actually. But you guys are very intelligent, very philosophical, fact-based, truth-based folks. I think you're very smart right now. I think you have a lot of wisdom and knowledge. And this will help you make good choices. But with starfish, some of you have been manhandled and taken advantage of. Starfish is very sensitive. Its entire body is like a giant tongue. It's a very sensitive creature, and it's really special and shiny and cool and magical. And people pick starfish up, manhandle them, and throw them back into the ocean. So there is a bit of a vulnerability with starfish. Also, starfish is a person that needs to be reminded that the surface is like beauty is only skin deep. Your youth, your beauty, what you show the outside world isn't necessarily going to give you staying power in a relationship. Starfish is this beautiful, unique, special person, but it does need to be reminded that beauty's only skin deep, and what people see on the surface will only get you so far, and that there's more to you than meets the eye. Yeah, more to you than meets the eye. Some of you fear the aging process. Some of you may feel insecure about your looks even. Well, we all do to a degree, but you have so much wisdom to share, so much. But you do feel vulnerable. Yeah, you're feeling vulnerable. This is all very new for you. So the way you see yourself in love, very often I feel like this is you and this is someone else, and it could be someone else. I could be picking up on a same-sex relationship, or I could be picking up on a good friendship. What I strongly feel is that this is you over here, super single, and this is the future you that's waiting for you to make time and room in your life for socializing and dating. But it could be a person in your environment, because I have two ladies here, but I feel like this is you and future you, or this could be your reality that you could move into. So you see yourself as the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Well, you've done something really cool with your life recently. You work very hard, you mind your own business, you have a good routine. Some of you are doing really well with health or career. You've put yourself out there on a dating site maybe. You are sort of upper echelon in your opinion. You see yourself as standing out above the crowd. So make sure, if you see yourself as proud and successful and elite in your field and very accomplished and hardworking, definitely don't go for people that don't match that Six of Wands energy. This is, we're proud of ourselves. And it looks like you have a lot to be proud of. Otherwise, you wouldn't see yourself as that. Working hard on success. And I see here with the Two of Pentacles, I have a choice to make. When the Two of Pentacles comes out and you're single, Spirit's saying, do you pay attention to the ocean of emotion behind you? Do you make time for play? You look super busy right now. Watch out for making excuses for yourself. You may have a choice to make about where to go in life, where to go in love, where to go for career. You may want to relocate or something. Looks like you're, what do I do here? But the future looks bright because your environment, again, could be a person, but I was like, I feel like this is all them moving into something here. The Wheel of Fortune to the Sun. Sagittarius, your future looks bright. Your future looks beautiful. This Leo energy, you're playing out cycles that are leading to happiness, optimism, being very carefree. The Page of Wands is here. That's fun. Let's just get out there, try new things, be open to discovery. The happy, benefic planet of Jupiter is calling you towards this fun optimism, moving into beautiful cycles, but it's almost like a part of you might not believe it. Like, is this really happening? I don't know. I got to search my soul. Oh, here's the Four of Cups too, or the Four of Swords. Oh, I'm tired. This is stressful. I'm really too busy. I'm really too busy. Now, some of you, because I have an Empress and a Queen of Wands, some of you may be married or mothers or fathers, and you're trying to make a decision about maybe getting a divorce or being single or getting out more. How do I do this? Two of Pentacles. Because the way you feel is the Empress and the Four of Wands. I think that you're beautiful, and I think you have a beautiful home too. I think you're very comfortable right now with the Empress and the Six of Wands. Some of you are very good at whatever it is you do. If you are a mother, you take it very seriously. Or if you're a father, you take it very seriously. Some of you live with a mother maybe as well. Of course, not all of you. If you do, you don't really like that. This Queen of Cups looks sad. You see yourself as being very loving and very charming and very creative and very benevolent. I suspect some of you are very comfortable where you are right now in life. Someone's feelings around you. Now, again, this could be a person towards you, but I really get the feeling that this is just an extension of you. The Seven of Swords to the Ace of Cups. I'm not ready for love. No. No, 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 no. Now, again, you could be with this person. If that's not you, Sag, you could be with a Taurus or a Libra. You may live with a mother. You may be dating a person that just wants to be your friend, maybe a little bit more, and they run from the cup of love, or they, I feel like this is you, like, I feel like some of you do kind of want to be chased. Well, who doesn't? But I think that you have a hard time being honest about how you feel about love. Either that, or you've got a person in your energy that might be kind of duck and weave, being cute, being funny. They do have a thing for you here. I got these two queens. Your action right now is the Queen of Cups. But future you, or the projected version of you, if you actually got out there a little bit and just gave love a try, could be the Queen of Wands. This one looks sad and heartbroken and like she's dying inside. And this one is like, I don't give two shits if I'm single or in a relationship. Like, I don't even care. I put on my red dress. I'm a badass. I have a lot going on. Like, I'm a mom, or I'm super creative and I run my own business and I'm super busy and I'm not ready for love, but I'm ready for happiness and whatever. It's like you have a choice between these two people. But we could have a man or a woman that lives with a water sign or an empress, or she's sad. He's sad with her, but he works and he cares a lot about what people think. Again, feel like this is you. You could just put yourself out there, but you are sad. I was like, well, what are Sagittarius, or just emotional, very emotional. Be careful indulging in your past and your deeper emotions. Watch out for feeling sorry for yourself too. I don't know that you feel sorry for yourself. It's just there's this heavier part of you. Because deep within the Ten of Wands, please don't look at me, anyone. Do you need any help? I'm good. I've got it. I can carry all of this on my own. You're kind of hiding from the world here. You're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulder too. I was like, okay, well, why are they doing that? I just sort of followed my nose here. The Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups flew into the reverse, and the High Priestess. Pisces here, quiet. Well, I think people do notice you. And you are engaged in something. I think you're very focused on your work. I think you get very absorbed in work. Building and learning and growing, you do want things to develop in the 3D in your life. Seven of Cups in reverse. If you've been living in any kind of fantasy, you're not now. Maybe be open to some new possibilities. Yeah, embrace a creative aspect. Let yourself dream a bit. If you've done too much of that, though, then maybe you need to stop. Maybe you feel like when the Seven of Cups comes in reverse, we are trying to narrow down our choices to what our core values are. And you do have the Lovers here. Spirit is trying to guide you towards balance and partnerships that are good for you, that are right for you based on who you are. I think you keep a lot to yourself. I think you listen to your intuition. I think you're trying to let people see you at face value and vice versa. But this High Priestess keeps some secrets, keeps some stuff to herself. Wanted to know what was going on with her. Whenever I get the High Priestess, I clarify the shit out of her, because that's like your 12th house stuff. That's your secret stuff. That's the 8th house, 12th house for me with the High Priestess. Even though it's Pisces or Libra, it's like, what's she keeping to herself? The Six of Cups, the Moon, and the King of Wands. Who's this guy you can't get off your mind? Or who is this person that inspired you once? You could be the King of Wands. I could be picking up on masculines who... He's stuck with her. You're stuck with this chick. She might be the mother of your children, and you're really emotional here, or she's really emotional, and you're like, God, I miss the one that got away, or I keep stuff to myself, and I... Watch out for living in the past or thinking you can recapture youth or a past lover, because the King of Wands is future focused. He does not live in the past. He or she doesn't live in the past. I feel like this is someone you can't get off your mind. And it might be what's keeping you from getting out there and being the Queen of Wands or with a Queen of Wands. Yeah. Here, further in your environment, this looks like not a particular person. This could be some great friend that's like, Jesus Christ, stop drinking wine at home every night on Thursdays and come out with me. Nobody says you need to be in love. Let's just go on vacation and have fun. Dude, that's what I'm seeing here, because I have the Three of Cups. There's fun. There's dating. Friendship, dating, going out, meeting people. I clarified it. Three of Cups again. Nine of Cups. Okay, this could be quite a bit of drinking and girls' night out. If that's not your cup of tea, don't just stay home and drink alone. Queen of Cups sometimes does that. Watch out for saying, no, I don't drink, but then at home you do. You can be honest. But I feel like there's fun and contentment and happiness and satisfaction in the moment here. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Now, if this is a chick that you're dating or someone in your life that's trying to pull you out, you might not like their lifestyle. This might not be your cup of tea. Not all Sagittarians want to eat, drink, and be merry because they care about their health and their waistline. Maybe you're just more philosophical. Maybe you're more serious. Maybe you're a bit more of an introvert here and a homebody. The Empress and the High Priestess can be kind of homebodies. That's okay. I'm a homebody. I get it. But there's this opportunity here, you know, for fun. You just have to decide if you have time. The final outcome, though, is the Nine of Swords, and it flew into the reverse. I think that you're facing things that worry you. I think that you're trying to overcome anxiety and fear about dating, falling in love, meeting new people. Which queen am I? I mean, the Queen of Cups isn't always mopey and emotional, but she's emotionally intelligent. But this chick leads with the wand and leads with the passion. It's stressful for you, and you are working on overcoming it. Let your burdens go. Let your past go. You can't recapture that. Ask yourself what you're so emotional about. Because, and when I clarified the Nine of Swords, it's the Lovers, Justice, and the Page of Pentacles. I think you are looking at something here and thinking about the lessons that you have learned. Making time in your life for relationships, being accountable, being honest. Some of you have a Libra or a Gemini in your life that could come into your life. But I think what's happening here is Spirit is saying to you, try not to worry, my dear one. Think about what's most important to you in love, and we will try to help you find that. The more you focus on the strongly defined sense of self and let go of the past and get the hell out of the house and make time for the happiness, the more we will put in your path that which you believe is right for you and we agree is right for you. You have learned your lessons. You've learned your lessons. And I think that like there's these new opportunities coming in. Yeah, you're being pulled towards balance. And true partnerships and choices. All you have to do is decide, Sag. Just remember that you're very smart and you're worth quite a bit. Don't let people manhandle you. Let yourself go into this uncharted territory. And when you do, I mean, when this came out, I think a good thing for you guys to do would be to make a list of what you find attractive and what you're really looking for in a person. And what are you attracted to and why? And can you see the good in all things? Let your imagination be nourished in a positive way. I don't think you want to live in a fantasy, but you're going to have to let yourself get out there. Yeah, I see you in this new beginning. Some of you are going to do like a makeover or something, or do something fun, creative for yourself. You may have a younger person around you, though, that's running from love and just wants you to be their friend. Keep your choices open. Yeah, keep your choices open. This person's not your past life soulmate. You're too confused with the moon here. They're pulling back. They're telling me to stop. All right, single Sag, that's your second reading. I hope this one resonates for you if the other one didn't. You can always book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. My website's down in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sag. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.